Wanted to tell you guys that this town that we found, Geneva-on-the-Lake, is so cool. We are only here for one night, unfortunately, but we're already planning that we need to come back, right, honey?
Yeah, for sure.
Taking my chances along with my dreams.
In 1.5 miles, turn left on Ohio 534.
Keep backing up, buddy. This is a little road. We are having to take an alternate route because the road was closed and the GPS did not recognize the road was closed. We were right in front of this sign.
Hey guys, please watch this video till the end because you are going to want to see the original Margaritaville, because trust me, this is not what you are expecting.
Some narrow roads around here. Wow. Yeah. And up on a little hill. Adventure golf. Nice. Zip lining. Aw, that's so cute. It's built like a little lighthouse. Very cute.
Yeah,
But the signs still say Coastal Ohio. G-O-T-L. Gotham? Oh, Geneva-on-the-Lake, Ohio. Rough life on the lake. Joe's place. Huh. This is so cute. Sunset Bar. And it's a real touristy town. Very cute. Times Square. This is what's so cool about RV, and you come through these little towns that you never even heard of before. And they are the
In
cutest.
1/2 mile, turn right on Lake Road.
And we are almost at our destination. We are on the lake. This place is massive. There's sites on both sides. Oops, careful doggy. Careful little doggy, don't run away. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of full-timers. I'm guessing only in the summer because everything is only open in the summer. But there's lots of gazebos. Oh wow, look at this one. Is a big like outdoor porch, and there's lots of sheds. Where we are seems to be people that come and go. They're pull-throughs, but these look pretty permanent because that I'm driving through, everything has a porch and a gazebo. Pretty neat. This part was pricey, $146 for just one night, but we couldn't find a spot between Sandusky and Buffalo, and it's too long of a drive. so my hubby had no choice but to book this spot for a night. And a lot of people come here to fish. That's why it's so busy as well. There's a dog park, playground. There's a lot of amenities. There's quite a big pool, and there's an adult pool. There's even a church on the property. There's a store, gas station, diesel, a lake. It says catch and release. And the road goes over the lake. There's several pavilions. I'm actually driving this route to see the best way to get out of here. I always drive the route before to make sure, and there's two roads, but this road goes around the lake, so I wasn't sure how convenient it is. It's a wide road, but it's getting a little woody over here, so I thought I would come check it first before my honey comes with the RV. But there's cute little tiny homes as well. It's very cute. If you are passing this way and looking for a place to stay, besides being pricey, but just for one night is okay, it's a really nice spot. And the best thing is, it's 7 minutes away from Geneva-on-the-Lake. We wouldn't even have known about that town, but we drove through there to get to this park. And we weren't planning to unhook since we were only here for one night. But when we saw the park and saw how cute it was, we thought, oh, we'll unhook anyway. But guess what? When we pulled in, it wasn't so clear. The sign was like up so high. So when my hubby pulled in, it was in the parking lot next to the park. And there was a car in front of him, and he couldn't make the turn. So we had to stop and unhook. And the car was in the street. Now that always, if you are an RVer and you tow, you always know that is like a panicky moment. And I was panicking too much to film it, but it was a panicky moment. I am actually going now to check out the store, because yesterday when I checked in, I didn't have a chance to check out the store, so I'm going in there right now. And here's another restaurant, The Loft is a restaurant right next to the grocery store. Oh wow, on Saturday and Friday it's open till 1 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I found all the local wines right at a convenience store in the RV park. So this store has everything, and a big liquor section. Dang. This is really impressive. That's how big this park is, I guess, and a lot of full-timers. There's some very big groups, and they have a thing going on, Christmas in July. We've seen a lot of Christmas decorations out, and you can actually, there's some kind of workshop that you can make Christmas things. I've always been wanting to do Christmas in July. I think it's a great idea. Wow, look at all the golf carts. This is the pool, and it's a beautiful pool day. Wonder if we can sit inside. Oh yeah. So we found this little Italian place, Piero's Pasta House, right onto the strip. and they have local wines. We read all about the wineries. We don't have enough time to go to the wineries, but the first thing on the menu was from Debonair Vineyards, and I read about Debonair. That was one of the favorite wines. So now we get to try the local wines and real authentic Italian food, because this food place is really, really cute. Let me show you how cute. Thank you.
It is fat.
Oh, there you go.
Good. Yep.
I'll be right back with you, okay?
That's the vodka. And that's the owner. So I got the chicken parm with the gorgonzola sauce. And my honey's got the chicken parm with the marinara sauce. He usually gets chicken parm, that's his favorite. But this sauce came highly recommended by our server, who's the manager here. So I am going to film you guys now. We missed all the fun part.
Gorgeous.
Slowly, my dear.
Isn't it right?
Deborah, and what's the manager's name? Angela. And your name?
Kyle.
Kyle?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Food is good, service is good, the atmosphere is fun.
Like Deborah said, dinner and a show.
Dinner and a show.
So at this table and that table, it's like
Yeah.
it's almost guaranteed. You hear all the gossip, get all the tea, as they say.
Right. Front row seats.
We just had dinner at this place, Piero's. It's really loud, so you can't hear so good. But it was amazing,
It was
right,
really,
honey?
really good.
How was
Food
your
was-
chicken parm?
Oh my God. The best ever. I mean, really crunchy, so good. The sauce, everything. It's just amazing.
And the service?
Service, yeah.
Pretty special people. These people, I mean, the owner, Deborah, she took the time out to come and talk to us, and we had first class seating. We walked in and right by the kitchen, and it was so much fun. The manager, Angela, and Kyle, I didn't get the other girl's name,
Right.
but they took the time to just talk to us. We felt like we were eating into family's home.
Yeah.
Right?
for sure.
I mean, it was delicious and the service was amazing. If you are ever in this part of Ohio, Geneva by the Lake, right?
Yes.
Geneva by the Lake. They are only open from April through October. In fact, everything around here is seasonal. They're on Lake Erie, so it gets cold, and they are amazing. We highly recommend that place. That was a pretty special experience.
And you found good wine.
And yeah, the wine is delicious. In fact, you want to walk this way?
You can't, it's private property.
Oh, it's private property. Let's go make friends with those people because look, there is Lake Erie. So I wanted to take you guys on a walk down there, but it's private property. And we haven't met them, so I guess we shouldn't go.
Yeah.
Look how cute these cottages are. Adorable. And they're right on Lake Erie. This area is so cute. It's so cool. All these neat antique cars. Wow. Makes me think of Vic.
Yeah. I think it's mint.
So we found a road going down to the lake. and it doesn't say private property. That sign says private, but there's no sign here that says private. So let's go check it out. I guess if it's private, somebody will let us know. I see a walkway down. Be careful, the bottom step is kind of tall. I see a walkway down by the lake. Oh, it's in, I guess it's in front of people's homes where the walkways are. I think that is a grapevine, I'm pretty sure. I won't go further, but this is on the land, so. Now we have a good view of the sun. Wow. Just beautiful. And look at the homes up there. Nice place to live in the summer. Oh my goodness, look at the sun over there. Let me flip this around so that you all can see it. Can you see it? And the tree? It's beautiful. But yeah, we read all these stories about the wineries, and we went to the restaurant I just told you about, and we had some of the local wine. It's so good. I end up buying a bottle, and we don't have time to go to the wineries, and there's like, I don't know, 25 or 30 covered bridges, so we have to come back to go explore more this area. This is like the summer resort for Ohio, I think the sign says. Everything is open between April and October, and then it's closed for the winter, but it's such a cool spot. Really, really beautiful. If you're in the area, you should definitely check it out. And there is the sun. Beautiful. Oh, here's the private sign. But this is Lake Erie, and it looks like an ocean, right? You can't see any land on the other side. And big on fishing. Walleye. And what was the other fish? Walleye, I know they're big into walleye. And breach, something like that. So peaceful. Birds all over. Just beautiful. Look at that. That's so weird, just like an X. Pretty cool. Sunset on Lake Erie. You can see the colors all around. And the weather is just perfect. That's Blue Siren. It's tonight Friday?
Yeah.
Saw them. This is very convenient into this park, that right outside the convenience store and where you check in, there's a gas station with diesel. The price is right, is $3.99 for a gallon of diesel, so the price is right. And this is super convenient before we head on out. Not too many RV parks with their own fuel station.
What is this? You see this?
Yeah. This is the original Margaritaville into Sandusky, Ohio. It opened in 1981. It's pretty cool. We are staying in an RV park just about 10 minutes from here. And this was right off the side of the road as we were passing by. Apparently, it says temporarily closed, but then I looked online and it says permanently closed. It says there's a waterfall right behind it. So imagine it went from this to the Margaritavilles we know now. Pretty amazing how that built up. Oh, here's like a river behind. Oh, look at that. It goes right underneath it. Oh, it's really shallow and really clear. It's really moving. I guess I can walk behind here. I don't see why not. I want to see if there's really a waterfall. Let me see where my honey is. There he is. It's a pity that it's closed, because it'd be pretty cool to have a margarita at the original margarita. Look at that. Seems like over 1 billion margaritas were sold here. Yeah, I'm not seeing the waterfall, but I did see online that there was a waterfall behind the building. We stopped in Sandusky because we left Michigan and we're heading down. So we came through Ohio, we're heading up to Buffalo, and we stopped into Sandusky. And Sandusky is a little town. I guess it's east of Toledo, and it's onto Lake Erie. So we went downtown to explore a little bit, and while we were passing, we saw this Margaritaville on the side of the road, and I was like, stop, let's go check it out. And when I googled, I saw the original Margaritaville was right here into Sandusky. So I thought that was pretty cool. Another fun fact about Sandusky is, did you know that Thomas Edison was from Ohio? Actually, not Sandusky, just Ohio. I will actually cut that part out. So I could hear the water, but I couldn't find it. And I was on the opposite end of the restaurant, but I followed the noise. I followed the sound of the water, and I found the waterfall. So I had to go get my honey to come see. It's pretty cool. I can see why this restaurant would have been popular right here by this waterfall. So I'm taking you to have a look. So cool. I had to go get my honey to come see it. You hear it? I could hear it from over there, but I couldn't find it. Super cool. You can see the restaurant even down below the waterfall. What a nice spot to sit down there. Such a pity that this is closed. such a cute spot.
We left the RV park and headed out to downtown Sandusky to explore. It's less than 20 minutes away. We are here in midweek, so although Sandusky is such a touristy spot, we knew it would be like pretty quiet. And the owner of the RV park, Haiti, she said, you're this close, you must go explore. And it's such a pretty ride. They have such pretty parks like right in the middle of town, and the architecture is really, really nice. But now we're looking for a good spot to have us some lunch. It's funny, we're having New York style food into Ohio.
Chili, shrimp tacos. Well, I've never seen a water fountain before with the, I'm guessing it's the doggy bowl, or is it for really short people? Just kidding. But look at this. Pretty neat. That is pretty interesting art, and it's just like suspended on those cables. Very neat. This is a pretty area right on the bay and the Sandusky downtown area. You have to really watch where you walk though, because there's a lot of geese, and there's a lot of geese poop all over, like mines. It's nice and cool too. Look how pretty these flowers are. Area here, but it's close to Lake Erie. This isn't Lake Erie, is it? It goes out to Lake Erie?
I think it's bigger. Might go out to Lake Erie.
It must go out to Lake Erie because it doesn't look so big. But look how cute. There's bridges, crossings on both sides. How cool is that? Very neat. Lots of ducks and geese. that this whole area, the whole Bay Area, has parks. This one is Shoreline Park. Thanks to the sign. Oh, as early as 1846. Very pretty.
Arriving at 710 Crystal Rock Avenue, on the right.
Looks like it was a getaway with a pointy roof. This is Crystal Rock Campground. It's just minutes away from downtown Sandusky into Ohio. We found this park on our way from Michigan heading up to Buffalo, and that's how we found this campground. The lady, the owner, her name is Heidi, and she told me they bought the campground in 2019, but the campground has been here a long time. It's very nature-like, lots of big trees. In fact, we were worried coming in with the big rig through the big trees. But what's nice is listen to the birds. You hear birds all the time. We had birds sitting onto our windshield wipers. This morning in bed we could hear the birds tiptoeing up on top of the roof. It's so nice. And I saw a bird I wasn't familiar with, and now I know what it is. It's a robin. And they're so pretty. They're all over the place. But this is a very nice park, conveniently located, really clean restrooms and everything. They have a game room with ping pong and pool table and stuff like that. You can, get the ping pong pads from inside the office. There's also a playground, a very nice playground. They have one of those mining things where you can get the rocks and find some gems. And on this side of the park they have little cabins along the park. This area is small, but on the other side of the park there's quite a big area. I don't know how many spots they have, but I want to say probably in total maybe about 100. So they're open from April through October, and not because it gets so cold. It does get cold, but she said the water pipes are shallow into the ground because the park is actually built on bedrock, so the pipes freeze in the winter, and that's why they don't open into the winter. I don't know how long the park has been here, but it's been here a long time. They've owned it 5 years. But there's the game room, and they're very close to Lake Erie, so people come here to go fishing on Lake Erie. This area is known as the walleye capital of America. I used to be only familiar with fish from the ocean. Now I'm learning about fish from the lakes, because when I was up in Lake Michigan I had white fish every day because it was so delicious. And now I know about walleye and perch. So people come from the different states to fish in this area. So this is a good park to stay into. If you're in the area, check them out. Ohio is my 36th state. We are on our way from Michigan, from the Upper Peninsula. We're heading up to Niagara and Buffalo, and we stopped into Sandusky, Ohio. I know we're only grazing through Ohio, but still we're spending 2 nights here. And Sandusky is such a cute area. We had heard a lot about it. We didn't have time to visit the islands, the shores and islands, but there's a lot of islands outside of Sandusky. So if you're into the area, we highly recommend you visit those islands. But one of the biggest things that people come to Sandusky for is for Cedar Point, the roller coaster park. They have one of the tallest, fastest roller coasters, which is closed right now. In fact, they were only open for like a month, and I'm not sure the story behind it, but like a month after they opened, they closed that ride down. I guess they must have found something, and good thing they closed it down before. But yeah, people come from all over for Cedar Point. It's been there a very long time, so if you're in the area, those are things to do. It's a very family friendly place. And now in the summer they have bands downtown, like I think every week on to Thursdays. So, and I heard the bands are really good. We got to hear a little bit of one yesterday. So those are things to do when you're passing through Sandusky. And I'm guessing if you're going from Michigan to Buffalo, most RVers would take this route. Otherwise, you have to go through Canada. We opted not to go through Canada because it's complicated with the RV. So it's taken us a little bit longer to get to Niagara. But yeah, these are the things to do when you are into Sandusky. Oh yeah, and we got to see the original Margaritaville. That was so cool. And on such a beautiful waterfall. It's such a shame that it's closed because it's a really nice spot. So I can just imagine sitting down below and looking at that waterfall all the time, how nice that was. But it's a little bit off the beaten path, and I'm guessing that that's maybe why it closed. I'm not sure. Maybe if it was, more downtown or something. But it's on the waterfall, and that's the prettiest. Hopefully somebody buys it and reopens it because it's a really pretty spot. We passed through a lot of farmland getting here. Beautiful farmland, corn and wheat and beans and pretty farmhouses, pretty red barns, and so a lot of food grown in this area for sure. Ohio has 3 big cities. It has the capital, which is Columbus. It has Cleveland, and Sandusky sits between Cleveland and Toledo. So it's between those 2 cities. And then the Cincinnati all the way to the south. So 3 major cities into this one state, and all C's, CCC. So those are some of the big places to visit. Toledo is a pretty big city too. We drove past and it looked pretty big. And a fun fact about Ohio is that that Thomas Edison was born into Ohio. So I thought that was a very good fun fact to know, just in case you're on a game show or something and you get that question. Yes, he was born in Ohio. And there is a robin. Let me see if I can zoom in. Can you see him? They're so pretty. I think this is the first time I saw robins. I'm loving the birds here. If we're only staying a couple nights into a spot, we don't even take out much. We don't take out outdoor furniture, anything. We just use the picnic table. And when we're only overnighting and staying 2 nights in places, we make it as easy as possible to travel. So inside and outside, we don't unpack much, so that when we're ready to go, it's a quick just unhooking and getting ready and heading out to the next stop. We always have to make sure the hydraulics go up. You can see the big space. When it's down, the RV just bounces. We had this one time when we first started RVing, the RV was just bouncing up and down, and we found out that it was the hydraulics. Everything we've learned through trial and error. Here we go. It's a good thing we didn't connect the car because we're too big to make that turn, so he decided just wait till we're at the gate to connect the car. That was a good decision. Wow, look how big this rig is. But my honey is perfect at maneuvering this everywhere. Whether it's campgrounds with big trees or no matter what, he's got it. And now we'll connect the car where it's easier. What a difference hooking up the car when it's like 60 degrees outside and not in the 80s and 90s. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and follow us for more. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed as yet, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you can follow us onto our summer 2024 journey. And if we can give you any tips along the way, that's what we're here for. Drop us a comment if you've been to Sandusky or if you plan on visiting Sandusky, Ohio. Thank you guys for watching our Ohio video. And just like that, this day is almost over.